And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio, working on our oil processing center here, and created a little branch going up, and we are going to branch off of this a little ways in, and let's swing that out like so, and then we're gonna swing this in. That'll be one stop, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be the next stop. Okay, we're not quite there, so we need to go back like one more. So like right there. And then, because we need three different lines here. Okay, and so the next one, we're just gonna have to come across like this. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Come on, cooperate. There we go. Okay, I'm getting a little bit better at the rail here. Okay, this one's gonna have to be shift because of trees. Okay, how much rail do we have left? Ooh, we are a little bit low on the rail. Okay. Everything is good there. So this is going to come up and in, and we should have enough space here for quite a few rails. I need a little bit more, I think. I want enough room for at least 4, even though I might not use 4. I might not use 4, but I still want this space to be able to use 4. So I think right there is where we're at. One more train station if I can manage it. Okay, so this one got 4. 1, 2, yep, 4, 4, and obviously 4. So now we need to loop back into this one here. As if we set these up, let's set up a few of these. Oh, we already had an attack over here. That didn't take them long, did it? There we go. All right. So let's add one right here, and then we're going to want one right at the end of all of these to make sure that we can load. Now we need to get this to load in back in here. Okay, that's one way to go. Boy, it really doesn't want to load in there. Ooh, there it is. Yeah, that's kind of a circuitous route, but it is what it is. So let's just load that in there. And hopefully we have enough to load it in there. I think we had enough. Good times. Okay. Let's put these on the outside here. That way they can all come around. I want to here. Put one a little further along. That way all the trains can be on their merry way here. I know I put one here. I need to put one on the sort of the entrance. Entrance of the loop. Okay, there's the new stations ready to go. So how do I want to load these? I'm thinking I'm going to unload the crude oil over here. So this one's going to be the black one here. And this is going to be refine, crude, offload. Okay, and we're going to have this one, and this one's going to be white. And this is going to be refine, plastic, load. And this one, I want this one to be yellow. And this is going to be refine, sulfur, load. So, offload the crude, load the plastic, load the sulfur. Now we got lots of space to work with here. We want to clear out some biters, and we want to do all that kind of stuff too. But yeah, I think we also want this to be kind of that's kind of an odd way of doing it, but it is what it is. I don't know if there's a way. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that for now. I'm not gonna worry about it. So the crude oil comes off. Do we have enough for a few more pumps? I'm gonna build 5 pumps. So here we go. So we go clear up some of this. There's a lot of worms. Luckily, I added one last shield onto me, and that helps tremendously. There's going to be quite a lot of pollution generated up here. I need to go load up some more shotgun ammo. That would really help me out. And let's clear... Oh, let's clear these trees here. There we go. One lone tree ready to go. Okay, so offloading the train, we're going to want a tank and a pump coming right off that second car right here. Right in the middle. And a tank coming out like that. So this thing will extend, grab onto the tank wagon, come off, and load directly into that tank right here. And I can add more cars onto that crude oil processor if I need them. But for now, we are going to run with it. So I have a bunch of oil refineries. And do we want to go up with this and then down? I think so. So we're going to go up with it here, and we're just going to start refining. Oh, I misspaced these. Darn it. I'm going to leave a 2 gap in between. That'll give me plenty of space to work with. And then let's set the advanced oil processing. That way we know where the oil needs to go in and where the water needs to go in. Okay, so here is our oil. And I think I'm going to have a pump on this side forcing oil into the system. That way it'll pressurize these pipes regardless of how much pressure is in the tank. We're going to need a couple more tanks for all of the oils and stuff. So I want to more or less move the petroleum gas close to here, because this is where we're going to create the plastic and all that kind of stuff. So I need the petroleum gas to be more or less in this area. So I'm going to line it up right in here. So that'll be the petroleum gas. And we're going to have these with one of those coming out. And these should, yeah, these should run just fine. Perfect. Okay, so that's the petroleum gas. And then the light oil, I'm going to line up right here. Right here. So this is going to come out too. And I probably will run out of underground pipes, I'm guessing. And then these are going to link in there. So I'll be able to put cracking all the way up in here. Because it's heavy oil to light oil to petroleum gas to all of our goodies. So I'm kind of running this a little backwards from what people may be used to. So heavy oil, I actually want to give myself a little bit of space for heavy oil. And these are going to be 3 up. And these are going to run over to right there. So these go up. And then right in there. Okay, so we have heavy oil, light oil, petroleum gas, all hooked up. Now we need some water. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm going to just run these out one. Whoops. And then these are going to get a well. I'm going to need a couple of these, so I'm going to build a couple of these. Yeah, I know. I could bring in water with tankers, and it could be done that way, but I'm not doing that yet. Okay, so water in there, and now we need power. I'm actually going to bring this down here, power up the pumps, and then try to connect it to my main power systems. So I'm going to put one of these here, bridge that. All right, so we've got water. Now we need oil. So I already built a bunch of chemical plants. So I'm going to put a few of these. I'm going to put 10 of these there. I'm going to put 5 of these. There. I don't think I'm going to need 5, but I'm going to take 5 anyway. I'm going to make sure when we crack this down. Okay. No, not solid fuel. Cracking. Oh, of course, that's going to be water. Of course. So this cracking, light oil, petroleum gas, yeah, that's going to be water too. Great. So, not really sure what I want to do about that. I actually want this bottom one to be solid fuel. Because I need some solid fuel. I'm going to fuel my trains with the solid fuel from this thing. And that will allow me to then hook these up pretty efficiently all the way up to the top. And then water. Oh. So why I like hooking all this stuff up before I even pump any liquids into it, just because it's wise to do that. So I'm going to put this there. That's going to go out. I'm going to route this around so we can fuel the train. And I want direct access to the solid fuel for the light oil, but I don't want the tank to empty. So I'm gonna wire this up, and this is going to be greater than I'm gonna do 5,000, and it's going to be light oil. So this will only pump when light oil is greater than 5,000, and the rest can go to making solid fuel. So once solid fuel backs up, this will start backing up, and then we'll start cracking it down. It'll be a little bit more efficient. But let's hook up the rest of these. Wow, that's so many underground pipe. So many. Okay, so that's water there. I'm gonna share water between these two. Boy, I do have a lot of underground pipe on me, which is good. It's good. So we need water and heavy oil there. Oh no, see that's not gonna work. Pump this out. And I think we're just going to go up to this spot here. And I do want a little bit of pressure in this one. So I do want like 4,000. And this is going to be heavy oil. So when heavy oil is greater than 4,000, it'll pump. I do want a little bit of pressure in there for whatever reason. I'm not sure. I might do coal liquefaction. I could do a lot of different things with that heavy oil. So I'm not too worried about it. All right, so obviously water is going to be 2. And fewer undergrounds are needed on this level because there's not nearly as much generated. Okay, so I need this to connect to there, this to connect to there. Okay, so power, I'm just going to use regular power poles. I haven't used these in a while, but that's okay. So we're going to connect that up. We're going to connect that up. Okay, now we need another water pump over here. I want to share the water. So we have water right here. So I think I'm going to bring it out up in here. So this can be the water. Get rid of some of these trees. And we're going to need one more right there. Okay, so that should provide enough water. And now we just need to power it up. Oh, I wish there was an easier... does that bridge over? No, it doesn't. So we're going to connect all of those. We're going to connect all of those. Now water should be good. And we're going to need a lot of lasers. Because there is a base right up here. So laser it up. We got plenty of power. So yeah, that's kind of a big base up there. So now we have the ability to generate oil or refine oil remotely. So let's look at our trains before the episode is up. I want to take this crude oil. I'm going to add refine crude oil offload inventory empty. So here he comes. He is just cruising, and he should be able to offload. He's looping around again. I don't know why it does that. Oh, he is cruising. Wow, he is flying down the road. So here we go. We're gonna load him up here. And as soon as he arrives, this should connect. Oh, I love that. And start refining, just like that. Wait, what? How is there 25K in there? Did that really pump? Oh, I think there's a bug there. Because there was 25K in there. Oh no, there's 3 tanks. It's just my UI. You can see front tank, center tank. Yeah, there's three full tanks in there. That's impressive. So there was 75, yeah, there was 75,000 oil in that little wagon here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's exciting. That's a lot of oil. All right, so petroleum gas is going up. It looks like we have solid fuel going up. So I'm going to route solid fuel through here. So right through in here, right through in here. And then we're going to use inserters to load up the fuel. I just need a way of getting that down. And let's get some power in here. So I want to power here, here with some laser protection. There we go. So fuel should be able to load just fine. And this will use a little bit of that heavy oil. And then, you know, once it hits over 5,000, which it's very close to, it squirts a little out. So we just need now to bring the results back in. Ooh, yeah, look at that. We've got attacking over here. So we're gonna need to handle this. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, brutal. Well, that was quite the adventure there. I'm glad I put so many lasers up here. Yeah, now we need to output. We need to get all of this light oil pushed into here. I need to get all this petroleum gas pushed into here, and then we're good to go. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.